Welcome and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Kyra Siva. I am a spiritual mentor and healer, and today we are doing a very special pick a card reading, and that is a message from Lord Shiva. Shiva is an Indian or Hindu deity. He is the god of destruction, and also there's a lot of just him being the whole shebang, all of the cosmos. Shiva ultimately isn't a he or she. Shiva is a cosmic, intelligent force of creation. Shiva came into my life as the first deity that I really connected to in my spiritual awakening, and I will tell you a little bit more about that. So if you want to hear a little more of my backstory, feel free to stick around. Otherwise, the timestamps are in the description box. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, I asked Shiva, because of Shiva Ratri, if he could give you a boon during the Shiva Ratri period. So if you are watching this in the future, know that this will still work. It is still valid. I got the A-OK on that. So what you'll want to do is, in each one of these piles, I have asked Shiva to give you a boon, which is a gift, a present. It's a skill. We're going to find out which boon you get. In order to activate this boon, you need to give an offering to Shiva and devotional, as a devotional practice. And that can look like offering water or rose water or milk over a Shiva lingam with love in your heart. Or if you have a Shiva picture, you can offer incense, flower, and a candle. So what you would do is you would have the picture in front of you, and with your right hand, you would offer the incense and then put it down, offer the light, the candle, and put it down. And I'm sorry, I'm doing hand motions. I should describe this. You're going to offer and circle the picture 3 times with the incense, and then put it down. And then you offer the light, you circle 3 times clockwise, 3 times clockwise, and then set that down. And then a flower 3 times clockwise and set that down. So you want to do that with devotion and reverence in your heart and just a big thank you. That will help activate this connection and activate this part of the pick a card reading. Cool. That's really cool. I'm very excited to do this for you all. So I'm sure my name did not give it away at all, but I am a huge millions Shiva devotee, fan, devotee, all of the things. I love Shiva. I have Shivas all over my house. I feel like I've been a Shiva devotee for thousands of years, like in all of my past, not all of them, but probably a good majority of my past lives. There has just been such an incredible journey, and there has just been so many blessings in my life that I can attribute back to having the coolest deity ever. I've also been a part of a Shiva temple for 20 plus years and have done a lot of Maha Shiva Ratris, done a lot of meditation practices, and I can tell you with great certainty that Shiva is just an incredible deity to be able to connect to in terms of silence, facing the dark and scary stuff. Like, we often don't want to face death and destruction and change. And it's been just really cool to have a deity that embodies those things and also helps me and other people learn about how to navigate those tougher topics in life. Shiva for me also was an easy character. Like, one part of him, he's totally cool. You just give him a little water on Shiva Ratri. He's so happy. Go check out the story about that. It's part of the Hindu mythology. And then in another part, he's this really strict aesthetic. Oh my God. I don't know if I can say that word right now because I'm feeling a little goosey. He is a really hardcore meditator. And so if you do things really correctly and you pronounce things really perfectly, you can get really far with him as well. So I love that contrast, because when I started in my spiritual journey, I pretty much feel like I was a big fuck up. Like I didn't have any of the great meditator qualities when I started. I really started from being a very raw diamond in the rough. So I needed an easy deity, and he has just been absolutely amazing. And again, ultimately, Shiva is neither female or male. There's a lot of mythology around him being both at the same time, he and Durga being one. So I've learned a lot in the relational dynamics between Shiva and Shakti. I've learned a lot about meditation, about silence, about cosmology, about creation, life, death, afterlife, energies. There's such a rich spiritual resource in the Vedic tradition and in cultivating your personal relationship with the divine. And that having a deity that I love to worship, having a deity that I'm a devotee of, has really helped me also understand, as people go through their spiritual awakening, there are always going to be different paths. There's millions and billions of different paths. And so when I work with people in my mentorship program, even in pickacard readings, of course, I would love you all to be Shiva devotees. And at the same time, I really, truly, deeply respect everybody's path. Where are you coming from? Who is the spiritual being, name, framework that really calls to you? Because I have a really solid foundation in integrating Eastern spiritual knowledge into a Western mindset and culture. And I think it's so important now than ever to honor the roots of that spiritual tradition, honor the wisdom in that, and also how do you live that as a Westerner? How do you deal with that as a Westerner? There's so much there. And so I know a lot of people are really into different cultures' deities. If that is you and I would probably be a good fit for the mentorship program, in the sense that I can help you learn how to nourish that relationship with your deity, because I've been doing it for 2+ decades and I have a fantastic relationship with Shiva. I love Shiva. Okay, I could talk forever about this. I'm going to go ahead and get into your readings, and I'm so excited for you. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Pile number 1. All right, pile number 1. This is your message from Lord Shiva. This is in honor of Mahashivaratri. This is this week. I did ask Shiva if he'd give you all a boon, which is a blessing or a gift. So to activate that, you will need to pour water, rose water or milk over a Shiva lingam with devotion in your heart. Or if you have a Shiva picture, you can offer incense, candle, and a flower. To do that, obviously, you need to, again, have some level of devotion, gratitude, love in your heart. You take your right hand and you circle the picture with the incense first 3 times in clockwise, and then set it down to offer. Then take the candle, circle it 3 times clockwise, and then offer, and then the flower 3 times clockwise and offer. I like to put the flower to my heart or to my third eye in gratitude and to ask for whatever boon I need, but mostly this will be in gratitude because you're getting a boon anyways. So, and this is a timeless reading for those of you that are not celebrating Mahashivaratri. If you still do this, you still get your boon. It's really cool. All right, so let's dive in for your message from Lord Shiva. You have this enormous message from Lord Shiva, and that is, you are the brink of success. Success is manifesting in the molecules, in the cells, in the world, in the mind, in the heart. It is manifesting around you. If you were to imagine yourself like a giant magnet, you've been asking for something, working towards something, putting the emotional, mental, energetic, and physical work that it takes to get this next thing that you have been manifesting. And down here, we just have this resounding, yes, you are like successful. Go ahead and consider it a success. It is incoming for you. All of your guidance cards down here are really about you charging forward and taking responsibility and ownership and developing yourself and cultivating yourself and having that very deep personal responsibility for your creation in the world. It's caused you to be a little on the hermit side. You've had to really dig deep and go inside. And at times you've maybe been a little too hermited from the world, which of course this is a Shiva message. It's kind of ironic and funny because Shiva's the character to go meditate in a cave. But we can see over here on the wild card that you have spent this time in these deep dreams, in this ethereal manifesting space. They're just showing me you as a visionary, you as visualizing the things you dream of. And it's like the things you're dreaming and visualizing, the big epic things that you have called in are on their way. They are being delivered to you with a bow, like a packaged in a gift package and a bow on top, which is incredible because you have had this overarching master plan that you probably haven't told people about. Like you have been hitting all of the layers. If you had made a vision board, you covered all of the subjects. You have these huge visions about what the world will become. You have these huge visions. You have this deep instinct about what is the next major right move. It's amazing because this message is globally. It's like you're holding a vision for the globe, and Shiva is coming in strong saying you will get that vision. Wow. So you must be really aligned with something incredible and beautiful. We see over here in the heart, the Knight of Cups, that you've really created this from your heart. So this is, and you put a lot of hard work into it. Pile number one. I want to know what you were doing in the world that is this epic. And if you don't want to share it on the internet, I completely respect the energetics behind that. So don't feel like you have to. But you could also message me privately. Anyways, you don't have to do any of that. But I can see over here, you're a catalyst and you're visionary, and you can feel the shift and the change. You can feel it. And it's so incredible to see that these bigger visions you've held about life are coming. So I hope that you are seeing something really beautiful for humanity, because we need it. And it's coming soon. This big manifestation that you have asked for is coming soon. And it is a manifestation where when you visualized it, it's like for the betterment of the globe, the betterment of the people, the betterment of the planet, the plants, the animals. It's big. It's really, really big. Now your boon up here, if you would like to activate it, is the goddess of discernment. I will describe this energy to you this way. When you have crystal clear soul clarity, you will walk into rooms and you will speak to people and you will see their character. You will hear the words coming out of their mouth, and then you will understand messages. You will understand their motivations. You will understand the emotions. You will understand the karmic ties between people. You will see so clearly the truth of situations, and the people around you will be like, how are you even getting that? Like, that person just said XYZ, and you have gone layers upon layers deep to this deeper knowledge, this deeper understanding of somebody's needs or their motivations, you will be able to see the future. You will be able to see the trends. You will be able to understand how things play out as they go step by step by step. You are just an incredibly global pile. I don't even fully understand this, but the energy is huge. It's not like you were asking for a house or a car. It's like you were asking for planetary peace. You were asking for systems of, control that honor human life. It's like that level of big, which is incredible. And then you get this discernment, this soul clarity, and that is going to be like a razor through the fog. It will show you, it will shine the most perfect light through all of the people that may try to gaslight you or add confusion or not even know that they are acting out of their own blocks. You will be able to just have crystal clarity of saying, I can hear the truth. I can see the truth. I can feel the truth. It's profound. It's huge. Just like, I wasn't expecting you all to have such hugely loving and ambitious hearts, but ambitious in the most needed and perfect and altruistic sort of way. This is really your soul character. Like, all eyes are on you and you are rocking this vision. You see it and it is happening. So, wow. Pile number 1. I was not prepared for that level of a message, but it is incredible. And I'm really excited that you have such an altruistic heart and such grandiose. I mean, it's just, you're a global person. You're a global person. You are here to take care of the globe. You care about the people. You care about the animals. You care about the plants. You are one of those shining lights and beacons in the world that is here to care for humanity. And you have a heart large enough to do that. And that is incredible. And you are getting some amazing rewards. So keep going. Good job on your hard work and keep going. It's working. All right, pile number 1. If you like this message, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And until next time, pile number 1, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Pile number 2. All right. Thank you for joining me for this very special Mahashivaratri message, which is messages from Lord Shiva. Okay, so I asked Shiva, if you skip the intro, to give you a boon, and that is a gift from the divine, a gift from Shiva. So in order to activate this boon, here's what you need to do. This is a timeless reading. So if you are watching this and it's after Shivaratri, it will still work. All you need to do is offer water, rose water or milk over a Shiva lingam with love and devotion in your heart. Or if you have a picture of Lord Shiva, you can offer incense, candle, and a flower. To do that, you would take your right hand and then offer the incense clockwise 3 times, set it down, the candle clockwise 3 times, set it down, and the rose or whatever flower clockwise. They wanted me to say rose. I guess for your pile specifically, this one needs a rose, and it needs to come with a lot of love and devotion and gratitude from your heart, which, based on what I'm seeing in your reading already, you have a plethora of. So you would offer the rose and set it down. I like to put the flowers to my heart and my third eye to give love and gratitude and ask for what I need. Your boon Shiva picked out for you today. So just offer it with your love and enjoy. Okay. I'm really excited about this pile. Pile number 2. Wow. Incredible. Pile number 2. I'm like in unconditional love with you because you are the kind of person who has asked for a new emotional beginning. And congratulations. She was coming in today to say, you get this. I feel exuberantly joyful. I feel so light and so crystalline, giggly. Like, it is, I have this giant smile on my face just looking at your pile. You are an incredible human being. Lord Shiva sees how much, just like, how much love you have to give. So I have there's like a group of you out there in the collective that have a very strong feline nature. And it would not be at all surprised if you were in this reading, because we have claim your independence with a cat and then an independent cat. Pile number 1, 2, you might have some ties to pile number 1. Pile number 2, your message from Lord Shiva is to fall in love with life itself. In the West, we are told this story that if you fall in love, all of these problems will go away and you'll become this amazing person and life happens. You'll have your happily ever after. And the reality and the truth is if you fall in love with life itself, you'll never need a person. You can want a person, you can have a person, but ultimately you will get to just love life. You get to just love the trees, love the birds, love your lifestyle, love your cup of teas. Like, you can just be so fully engrossed in the moment. It's a kind of enlightenment. You get to experience the enlightenment that comes through falling in love with life. That is the path and trajectory that you are on. And so much of this is about having this really strong resiliency and grounding in, yeah, it's just me. And it's also not just me. Like, I am alone and I don't have a classical framework of relationships, or I feel very independent in those relationships. And at the same time, I know that I always have my spirit guides. I know that she was like, I got your back. I'm here with you in this beautiful love. It is about being so full inside that literally your cups are overflowing. So if you have gone through a really tough period and you're coming out of that, just know that you will have love pouring out of you, and you will be able to give your love so easily and so effortlessly to yourself and to other people. We have over here that you've been dreaming. You've been dreaming of this new, start to your emotional world. You've been dreaming, you've been romanticizing your life. Like, I feel like these are like my soft girl era kind of people. These are my soft boy era kind of people. These are people who want to like savor food and enjoy the touch of textures. And like, it's like being enjoyment and content because you have mastered presence in your day to day. You have mastered presence in the minutia and the details, and you have been able to be romantic about your life, right? You're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to drink my water out of a wine glass. I'm going to make myself the cutest bento box lunches. I'm going to sit curled up in this chunky knit blanket. I'm going to wear clothes that make me feel so good and so soft. Oh, pile number 2. I love this. You've also been really dreaming of having this 10 of Pentacles moment. They keep showing me the baby. So if you have been wanting a baby, this is for specific people out there. If you have been wanting a new little one in your world, your new little one is on their way. Their souls are hanging out with you already. They are ready for their soft life. They're ready to be held in your arms. So if you've had any struggles or concerns around this, just know that your little baby is safe and sound and ready to come into your life. And that is for a very specific few people. Not everybody obviously wants kids. This could also represent you having this new beginning, this new start to your world. You have so diligently been creating through changing out your dishes, getting a new rug, starting the job that you want to do, asking for a raise, getting your exercise routine that you want. Like, you are just putting together all of the pieces of your life in such a beautiful way. And it has taken time and it has taken dedication, and you've done it, and you are doing it, and you will continue to do it. Shiva is extra in love with this pile for some reason. So just know that this chariot is like, pew. With the fire here, I would tend to encourage you all to get a picture of Shiva and offer the incense, the candle, and the rose. The rose seems to be very specific, and I understand why. It's because you have so much love in this reading. You have so much love. Like, Shiva wants to just drench you in divine, unconditional love. As much as you can, be present in the moment and just open yourself up to experience that. Your boon is unconditional love. Your boon is this experience of the divine. That may be getting an actual experience of a deity, Shiva, in your dreams, or sometimes you can see them with your two eyes in your physical body. But even larger than that is this experience of divine love that just washes over you. It's like being in love, but you don't need the person to show up for you. It's being in love with the divine. It's being in love. They're showing, like, the way he's showing me it is just, your boon is to have a devotional heart and to experience the truth of unconditional love. I feel a little love drunk off of that level of a message. I love that. Okay. Pile number 2. I am very excited for your boon. I am very excited for you just overall. Tell me how you're romanticizing your life, because everything about that is perfection. All right, pile number 2. If you like this message from Lord Shiva, give me a like and subscribe. And don't forget, obviously, to subscribe. I'm so still love drunk that I can't even talk. All right, pile number 2. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. This is your message from Lord Shiva on Mahashivaratri. So pile number 3, I asked Lord Shiva to give you all a boon. So even, this is going to be a timeless reading. Even if you are watching this in the future, here's how you activate your boon. You can pour water, rose water, or milk over a Shiva lingam, or you can offer to a Shiva picture incense, candle, and a flower. So if you do the offering of the incense, candle, and flower, you would have Lord Shiva's picture with love and devotion in your heart. You take the incense with your right hand, circle it 3 times clockwise, and then set it down as the offering. The same with the candle, circle 3 times, offer it and set it down. And then the flower, you take 3 times, circle it, and set it down. I definitely wanted to say rose again. You take the rose. I feel like offering Shiva roses clearly today. And you just want to do that with love in your heart, whether you are offering the water, rose water and milk to the lingam, or you are offering the incense, candle, and flower to the picture. This is going to activate this reading and the boon from this reading and your connection to Lord Shiva. So, Jai Shiva, I love that. All right, pile number 3. Your message from Lord Shiva is about your life path, your purpose in life. Over here, we have this north node, and expect powerful changes of the new moon. To find the aim of your life path, your purpose in life, look at where your north node is sitting in the houses. I practice sidereal astrology. If you are into Western astrology, still look there. There's a lot of good information for you regarding that. Also, you're on track. I guess I would just say this confirmation. You are on track. You are getting this financial security from the hard work you have put into doing the work that you've been doing. You've been very committed to creating something in the world, and those creations are coming back for you. This is a time for you to really be in communion. He's really showing me this white raven. He's helping you. He's helping you in your life purpose. How cool is that? He's helping you really bring this into manifestation. So as you creating, whether you're creating a business, you're creating a project, you are creating your next promotion, you are creating really just anything. There is the you part that's creating it, and then there is the cosmic intelligence that's helping you. And he is the cosmic intelligence helping you create this next phase, this next business, project, promotion, idea. So you will be getting a financial payoff from it. You will be having an increase in income. Now over here, it is going to require, as the benefits of these come in, you need to remember to be generous. So give to charity, like feed the homeless person on the corner, right? Give to a charity that calls out to you. Do good in the world. Water plants that you see out on the trail. Like, make sure that when you are taking, that you are also giving. You have to build really good energetic reciprocity. And you're doing that really well in a ton of ways. They also is really highlighting the flowers here. This is a really important time. Give offering of flowers. Go to a Shiva temple and give some offering of flowers, and it will help raise the frequency and raise the, they keep saying raise the vibration, raise the frequency. It's to do that in order to manifest faster, to manifest your dreams faster. You've been really, really, really committed to your creative endeavor, and a little bit more of this generous spirit, which you'll ultimately need to keep with you as you get an increase in income. And you have to take the action to be bold. You have to put yourself out there. You have to ask for what it is that you want. Step into the strength of your voice and know that you have the authority and the right to ask for the things that you need and want in your life. Now, your boon is the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity brings compassion. Pile number 3, your boon is going to come through your charitable works, your charitable donations. Wow, okay. You are learning a deep soul lesson about the energies, and that is playing out in your life as reciprocity. You are learning a deep soul lesson about the yang, the yin, the yang, the give, the take, the generosity, the gratitude, the increase in income, and the charitable donations, the charitable actions are going to make a really profound insight and bring you into deeper wisdom into your life. So your boon from Shiva is, as you engage with charities, as you engage with living this, it's as you engage with those organizations and things that call to you in that way, you will be learning deeper hidden wisdom about how energies play and about how souls grow. So on the surface level, you're giving to a charity. On the soul level, you are feeling the energetic exchange of that, and you are understanding, you'll be oh, I see, this organization needs this, and I, as a soul, am learning about surrender and release. Or I don't know I don't know what your exact thing is because there's a lot of you in this pile, but it's like you're learning the soul wisdom. And those soul wisdoms are these little moments that click. It's like you just sort of click into this understanding. So you're going to be receiving that. And you have to receive it through being in the state of being of compassion. There is really deep soul lessons in the way you show up as a compassionate being. That's all he's given me on that. I'm feeling how deep it's going, and it's just like, wow, sign me up. I'll take that one. Thanks. Because that's like incredibly deep. It's like you're connecting with, in tune with cosmic wisdom, in tune with the very fabric of creation. It's really, really cool. Okay. Pile number 3. This is your message from Lord Shiva. Keep going out there. You are doing great. You're about to make a bunch of money following your life path and purpose and creativity. So be bold, be generous. Know that Shiva's got your back. Shiva's got your back. And really be a being of compassion in the world. Really be a being of compassion in the world. You will understand the deeper essence of reciprocity through it. All right, pile number 3. If you like this message, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And until next time, pile number 3, I hope you have a beautiful